Yep, that's me. Just casually being eaten alive by pigeons. How did I get here? Well, the answer is within these 3 letters. B, G, and C. And in this vlog, I attempt to explore BGC without getting lost, broke, or eaten by these pigeons. So, let's get into it. We actually escorted our dear cousin all the way from Batangas pauwi dito sa condo nilang mag-asawa. And before going up, she bought groceries dahil bisita daw kami. Hehehehe. Now, back at their place, we recharged for like 5 minutes and ayan, umara pa talaga siya sa camera kahit mukhang walang tulog. Also, bothered my other cousin a bit cause she was a marites by the window. And then boom! We did a bit of TikTok. And it was time to cause chaos outside again. We took a grab, walked a bit, tapos hindi ako informed na dapat pala may kasamang jowa. Wala pa naman ako nun. So, ayun, just filmed them holding hands and me just holding a camera. So, edi wow, ganda-gandahan na lang ako. And eto na nga, time to be a foodie at this Taiwanese restaurant called Din Tai Fung that specializes in Chinese dishes. Wow, chill! Ayan na nga! Also, looks like I've got a co-creator now. Walang sabi-sabi, tapos tinaas yung pagkain sa camera. Mukbang ata yung content namin. What is that? Girl, what is that? Since busog na kami, we walked it off around BGC High Street still. Took a ton of pics, of course, and big shout out to Zeta, my super supportive cousin / personal photographer for the day. Oh, saw these cute pink scooters along the street, but I'll try them next time. I was so excited. This is literally what I came here for. So, of course, we got feed from the kuya who was taking care of the pigeons at the mall, and I was living my Snow White fantasy until their claws begin to hurt like shh. Ulitan ako ni Mami. After the pigeon incident, we headed into the mall, and I looked like I survived the street fight. With birds, these scratches were trophies. Oh, and another cool thing about this mall, you can actually ride a traditional gondola through the water, a true Venice vibe, and you can even rent gowns for a full-on photo shoot on the bridge. After walking around the mall for a bit, we headed to Enter 10 Bowling to chill and play. Disclaimer alert, bulok ako dito, tapos sila by partner. And we're back in the game, and she looks like she doesn't even know where to aim. And there she goes! She threw the ball and was humbled by the floor. Oh. Ano yan? And after losing gracefully to the two couples, it was time to leave Venice Grand Canal Mall. I blame the single diff, honestly. Moving on. Wow, di po ta heart evangelista! We took a grab and dropped by SM Aura for a bit, but didn't really get to film much there. So I just bought my baby that set me back around 800 pesos and casually ran into Freddie Webb, who told me I was pretty, by the way. So yeah, my day's been made. After a long day in heels, we got back to the condo and prepared some food for a little night swim moment. And turns out, food wasn't allowed by the pool, so... But we still had fun swimming and bonding. Sometimes, that's all you need. And finally, we wrapped up the trip with my other cousin as we headed back to Batangas. Found the parking lot, paid the fee, and got out of there safely, without getting lost, broke, or eaten by the pigeons. And I believe, antok tumating, antok ting uuwi. This has been your girl, Berneth. Thank you and see you on the next vlog.